If I wanted to discover wildlife in Gloucestershire, then a visit to the reservoir at Whitcombe at the foot of the Cotswolds will be well worthwhile. Or, of course, I could travel to the Wildfowl and Wetland Trust at Slimbridge. Here there are thousands of wildfowl of all sorts to be seen throughout the year. It is easy to see why Slimbridge is such a very popular attraction for visitors and locals alike. A further choice is to stay at home and see what I can film in my garden from my dining room window. Daily feeding attracts many different types of birds, such as these rock doves, which at first glance look like pigeons. This blackbird is a regular visitor. We have had 8 in a garden at one time. Starlings. I refer to them as marmite birds. You either like them or loathe them. They behave like human beings sometimes, as their table manners are somewhat lacking. However, they can be very amusing at times. Usually found at the side of a stream or lake, this grey whitetail was a most pleasant arrival. In fact, this is the first one we have ever seen in our garden. A lovely little bird. Let's hope it comes back again. The jackdaw is the smallest member of the crow family. It is widespread in the UK, Europe and parts of Asia. This great tit enjoys peanuts, which are dispatched very rapidly. Another arrives, and the blue tit awaits his turn, then brings along a companion to keep him company. This cheeky squirrel does not care that this food is strictly for the birds, so he just helps himself anyway. We see him most days throughout the whole of the year. This pair of collared doves have been around for many years and are most welcome. They have nested in the garden. We have 4 bird baths placed around the garden, this one in an ideal location for filming. The robin has decided to make good use of it, which he does. This crow appears to be quite happy to bask in the sunlight on a lovely morning. The silver birch branch offers an ideal location. A breezy day, and a heron clings precariously to the treetop. Perhaps there may be a frog in our pond for his next meal. Yet another windy day, and this great spotted woodpecker has chosen the wrong place to rest. This is how we normally see him. In recent years, blackcaps have become more and more common here in the UK. They used to be summer visitors, but some now are resident. The female has a chestnut patch on the top of her head. Both are now often seen feeding on the fried bread. These 2 goldfinch are enjoying the Niger seed, which we constantly have to top up. The seeds of the teasel plant attract them in the autumn. They are one of our most colourful birds. Not such a popular bird, but the magpie is unmistakable in his bright colours. His presence, however, keeps the smaller birds away. Spring must be just around the corner, as this dunnock starts gathering up nesting material. And now he is back to have a mud bath. Our garden wildlife is not all about birds. Let's see what we can discover in a compost bin. These worms and the slugs play a very important part in breaking down the daily vegetable kitchen waste. In a year or so, I will be removing compost for use in the garden. After filming this slug, I returned him to his companions. He is quite an impressive creature, and does play his part. Back again in time to see this long-tailed tit. Usually they fly around in family groups. The male and female build a unique oval-shaped nest. The small white object in the center of the screen is a crab spider. They eat bees, and there is one not far away from it in this lavender bush. Late summer, and the teasel is in flower, and the bees are busy. And there are many more flowers awaiting his attention. Here is one of the smallest butterflies in our garden, the honeyblue. Easily identified is this orange tip, always on the move, especially when it is trying to impress the female, which does not have the orange-tipped wings. With regular feeding and bird baths, you too will attract birds and other wildlife into your garden. You will find it to be most rewarding and satisfying.